Yo, what's up, guys? It's Will the RNG Lord here, bringing you my UBC Skull Division draft for the San Antonio Sparce. So the UBC, it's a league consisting of two divisions, the Skull and the Ether division. Each one has 11 players, so there were two different draft pools, and for each of the draft pools, 11 players respectively in each of them. So like people from the Aether Conference and people from the Skull Conference could have the same mons potentially, which is why we only play 2 out-of-conference games. So we were in UBC Season 4, but we're looking to get some redemption in Season 5 because we missed playoffs in Season 4. So I'm going to be breaking down what I drafted and why I drafted it. So round 1, we took my favorite mon personally in draft format, and that is Jirachi. The Serene Grace ability plus Jirachi's diverse move pool just sticks out to me. I love Jirachi because of its ability. It's a great mon, has amazing versatility, and I also picked it as my Z captain, which we'll get into that more after I explain the rest of my draft. So round 2, I wanted a fairy to pair with Jirachi, and even though they both share a ground weakness, I picked Tapu Koko. So Tapu Koko has an amazing speed tier. It has like Volt Switch and U-turn momentum, which Jirachi gets U-turn itself, so give me a nice little Volt turn there. Like I said, the only downside is they're both weak to ground, but that's not really a huge problem. Tapu Koko also gets reliable recovery roost. It can be both physical and special, just like Jirachi, and it gave me an amazing speed tier. So yeah, next I wanted a dragon type to round out my Fairy Steel Dragon Core, and I picked Garchomp. Garchomp, being a ground type, was amazing, and I said I wanted a ground type to round out my Fairy Steel Dragon Core. I'm tripping. So anyway, we got Garchomp. It's an amazing rocker. It is a ground type, so I know ground doesn't resist ground, but Garchomp, basically Jirachi resists ice, which is Garchomp's only major weakness, ice and dragon, and fairy. Jirachi resists all of those. And yeah, Garchomp's just a solid mon. I was more than happy to take it round 3. Round 4, we got Tangrowth, which after I made my Fairy Steel Dragon Core, I wanted to start up a Fire Water Grass Core. And Tangrowth is a defensive monster. It helped patch up the ground weakness I had. And yeah, the Regenerator is just an unfair ability. Let's just say it like that. So I wanted to start my Fire Water Grass Core with Tangrowth. So round 5, I picked Alomomola up, which at this point I was like sure that my Mega was going to be a fire type, and Charizard X got drafted round 1. But Alomomola gave me another Regenerator mon, as well as something that was capable of passing Wishes. So yeah, Alomomola and Tangrowth just kind of complete my defensive core. And round 6 is where I regret taking what I did. So I could have had Tornadus Therian round 6, which would have given me a 3-mon Regenerator core. Instead, I chose to take Hitmontop, and I was going to wait 1 round on Torn because it didn't look like anyone was going to pick it up. Trev, who had first pick of the draft, we had second. On the Snake, I took Hitmontop, he took Torn. So that kind of sucked. He took Torn and Terrakion there, which I feel like he would have taken Terrakion if I would have taken Torn. So I could have gotten Hitmontop and Torn there, but it's what it is. I took Hitmontop around early, and then for round 7 I got Crobat, which besides Regenerator, it does basically what Torn does and just that it's a fast wall breaker. It can also defog, which Torn can't. And Infiltrator is also a very, very good ability. So it's nice that I had Crobat, or it's nice that I was able to pick up Crobat after having it last season as well. Next, I picked my Fire type in my Mega Houndoom. Basically, the thing that my team was really missing was a special setup sweeper that hits really hard, and exactly that is what Mega Houndoom provided for me. So, at this point in the draft, I have 8 Mons. We were allowed to take 8 to 12, and I have a lot of points left over. So, I looked to see what's the best Mon available with the amount of points I can afford at, because I wanted to draft like some utility mons too. And next thing I see Salamence open, and I'm just like, wow, that's something you never expect to see round 9. So I went ahead and grabbed it. I'm not sure if it'll stay on my team for the entire season. I'm also not sure if I want to trade it, but it's something. I know I have 2 4x weaknesses with Garchomp and Salamence, but it also gave me another defogger, a nice setup sweeper, and yeah, so I'm pretty happy with the round 9 Salamence pick. Round 10, so most people are finishing, if not have finished their drafts off here, and I picked up Stunfisk because Stunfisk is just a great utility mon in general. It can set up rocks, it can paralyze some stuff, toxic some stuff. Overall, it's not bad. In round 11, I have 1 point left, so I decided just to take Coughing. Or, I had 2 points left, sorry. So I just decided to take Coughing because Coughing can actually wall some really tough physical threats like Buzzwole, which ended up not being drafted in Mega Beedrill and things like that. So Coughing's actually more useful than some people say it to be or whatever. So yeah, now just talking shortly about my schedule. I'm playing Trev week 1, Baby Eric week 2, and Tom week 3. Those are like 3 really tough opponents right off the bat. Then I play CJ, who he and I had a really close game for last season, and then I play Greg, who I also had a close game with, and yeah, Chip, who I also had a close game with, and Rizzy Powell, which I'm really excited about too. The rest of my matches, I play Vepsis, who's been a friend of mine for a little while. He's helped in some of my team building sessions on my server. And then Magic, who has helped me in the CPC, coaching the MPL minors. Immortal Mence, who we kind of made go into depression last season. We're going to try to do that again this season with him. Then we got Adam, who we also kind of led into depression. He's the league owner, and he didn't even upload his match versus us last season because of what we did to him. And then finally we play Bronson, who I have never played, or who I have not played yet. So yeah, I'm really excited about this season, and I hope you guys are too. Thank you all for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.